All right, we are here at 6th Avenue. Let's get this camera turned around, show you guys what's going on here in the neighborhood. So this is a great spot. Obviously, you guys checked it out on Google Maps. Oh, mountain peaks popping up right down there. And there's the subject property. What a beautiful little home. Man, let me tell you, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous day today. Let me tell you. So here's what it looks like walking up to this beautiful 1910. This house has some stories to tell, let me tell you. But just coming in from the outside, siding, great condition. There's no rot on the bottom of those poles. There's no rot on the trim there. There's no rot on the soffit. The owners of this home definitely took care of this property and loved it like it should have been loved. You know, all this seems pretty, yeah, I put some caulk in that one, no big deal, but all this seems like it is in very good condition. And since we're on the outside of the home, let's just go with that. So you've got this patio walkway through here. Pretty darn nice little area, sitting in the shade during the summertime. You've got nice little storage area and all these huge mature trees in this neighborhood. That's really what sets these older neighborhoods apart from other neighborhoods, is all of these massive trees in this part of town. And the flagstone trail goes all the way through there. That's pretty nice. They do have a flagstone patio back here with some planter boxes. And look at this. They've got drip lines and irrigation all over the place, which means that's gonna make growing some vegetables in here and keeping any of these bushes, trees, shrubs, I don't even know what those are, healthy. And then there's the back of the property right there. Again, I am not seeing any significant signs of decay on any of these. This all looks pretty solid, and typically you're gonna see some rot on these places somewhere. So this is actually not rot. This is just the board splitting because of dryness. So you just scrape that out and fill that back up with caulking about once every, I don't know, 3-4 years. I do the same thing to my house. And look at this big old air conditioning unit sitting out here. Help you keep this place cool. All the soffit looks good. All right, let's get in and check out this beautiful property. I'm just gonna go in through the front door because that's how you should go into a home. And then you guys get another walk through the yard, which, by the way, it is a beautiful, beautiful day today. Holy smokes. All right, so we may have found, there's a crack here in these bricks right here. Now, that is the foundation. There's another one right there. That is the foundation. However, because the clay content in our soil here, that is something you will see on any home, and more so even in the newer homes, because they don't use the same type of bricks. So you're coming up to this deck right here. This is all Trex. So this is composite decking. You don't ever have to sand it, stain it, or take care of it. And that is super nice right here. Look at that. All right, let's walk in your home. So right when you walk in, nice living room. And then you also have a closet right next to the front door, which is always really, really nice. Give you a place to put your coats, your boots, your shoes. And then I do want to get some of this charm in here for you. the stained glass up there at the top. And look at these beautiful wood floors in here. Got a little bit of a squeaky door. Needs a little coconut oil on there to take care of that lickety split. So interestingly enough, look at how tall these ceilings are. These are about 1.5 feet taller than what you're gonna find in a regular home, and this looks so good. So good. The trim on the windows, doors, all this looks great. We'll go ahead and come on in here to the dining room and kitchen area. Again, these big, beautiful windows. These are a newer window here. They've got all the modern tracking in them, as well as the double pane glass. So that is a huge plus as far as your heating, cooling, air conditioning. Got a good kitchen here, some snacks. I'm gonna refrain from those. And you've got your coffee bar, your stove, kitchen. What's nice about this is that, you know, you still can be in here cooking, but you get access to this room and access to anybody in that room. So you're not completely isolated in here when you're cooking dinner. Good sized pantry and these cutouts up here. I really, really like those cutouts. Just gives you more storage, but it's a very neat feature to have those cutouts. So what we're gonna do, we'll give you one more shot running through of the kitchen and dining area here. So you can get a good feel for that. Again, those taller ceilings transition all the way through here. Gonna go zip around to the living area. And then this door right here is gonna be our main or primary bedroom. This house has so much character. Even the doors. Look at these panel doors right here. This is excellent. When you get into these older homes, you never can tell. And this one is done amazingly. Closet, again, tall ceilings in here. The same type of antique door frames, door jambs. And as you notice, I'm walking around this house. I'm 210 pounds. I have not heard a single squeak in the floor. So then you have your primary bathroom here. Now this is a Jack and Jill style bathroom because it is going to open up to the main part of the house. So you have a door right here, which is a pocket door. I love these. My favorite. And then this is going to go ahead and go right out into the hallway where your kitchen was. So then guests can also use this bathroom here. And again, the tile looks fantastic. We've got subway tile in the shower and in the tub. Pretty dang cool. All right, let's keep this tour going. So now we're coming to the rear of the home. So this is kind of a back area, office, hangout, could make a little library. You know, if you're into video gaming, anything like that, this would be a perfect space to have that. Some extra storage, craft area, whatever. And your backyard door to the back flagstone patio and backyard. And we'll cruise down here, see what, oh, built-in book. That's pretty neat. And then down here, we've got a second, what they're called, second bedroom. Oh, it does have a closet right here. Look at that. So down here, obviously the ceilings are not as tall, but you do have a nice guest space down here. And then you have your utility room. In this utility room, we get to see some of the stuff that's going on here. The foundation, these cracks are horizontal, typically not an issue. That is just the home settling and doing what the heck it's gonna do. I don't see any major stuff. Now you've got masonry work right there. Guys, this is like 1910 was this home's built, and all of this looks like it is in fantastic shape, as well as an updated high efficiency furnace and water heater. So, and this was all installed recently here because this is a new type of flute unit that I've only started seeing maybe in the last 6 months. Have some storage in here. This place is so cool. Well, all right. That concludes this tour of the property. If you guys have any questions at all, you know exactly what to do. Shoot me a text and we'll chat with you soon.